Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Sky Vaults. We got a really nice one today. We're not just running right into a vault. We got some epic stuff we're going to be doing. We're going to be expanding our base a little bit. We're going to be building a bit of a mob farm. We're going to be building more drawers, expanding our storage, all that good stuff and more. And then maybe we'll run a little vault at the end of the episode as well. So good episode coming up. We'll catch you in there. All right, here we go. So our hand has finally been forced. I have been kind of just living on the I am not going to build farms or do anything I need to do until I'm forced to. And now we need spider eyes, so we might as well go over the top of it. So been hanging out with Twitch chat a little bit. And I think this is going to be how we do it. So these two warp plates go here. And I think we're going to do Spike's damage plate is going to be there. And then we'll have I think we'll just have hoppers under all 6 of these. And that'll be our room. So this will be completely blocked off going that way. So I think we've got that settled. And the warp plates you just attune them to you just tune them there. We're also going to make some warp plates to go back and forth between down below. It's a much faster elevator. So for example, do this. I already have these saved. Okay. And the dust is not too expensive. Again, we did when we first had this unlocked, we had a lot of Larimar issues. And I do actually want these to attune. And what we're gonna do is this. So we put that one there, this one here. Okay, and then we can just hop downstairs. Even that fall is quite something. We're only at negative 55 here. I think I'm going to end up tearing this down. But if we just do this, we should be able to go back up, yeah, immediately. So this is basically like not an instantaneous, but, you know, it is an elevator back up and forth that is a lot faster than the water elevators for sure. So, a little loud, but that's okay. So that's first. And we are going to put our mob farm down below there. I think I am going to put this killing box over in this corner. I think I want to have a reason to expand a little bit, and I want to do the killing box over in that corner there. Okay, let's grab all this polished, which I think I can. Yes. No. Oh yes. Which I think I can put into this. So we're also going to be building a copy paste machine for these platforms. Or at least the top part of these platforms, I think. But we are gonna go up another stadium level, if you will. Yeah, it might not. Honestly, it might not even be worth, because it's just so fast to build with the regular building gadget. But I think I am gonna build it, because what we're gonna do is even though we're only gonna utilize one corner of this next build, I think I'm going to make the copy-paste and then show you the power of copy-paste and just put all the 4 corners in. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's build that real quick. So it literally just takes a building gadget and a little bit of steel, which we might have to craft some steel here, which we should be able to craft a lot, because I think we have a lot of carbon saved up. Yep. So worthwhile. Probably have to hit up another chromatic cave soon. I do need this, and I do need that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And a lot of the major decisions here are and then building gadget. Nice. We'll get this charged up here. I am going to go with the slow vector plates. We're not going to upgrade the vector plates. We don't need to make a really huge farm. We just need it to be decent. We're definitely leaving it out of a slime chunk. Not that it would matter. Out of a slime chunk, 2 tall. I contemplated maybe doing it 3 tall for Enderman and slimes in the slime chunk, just to have like an all-in-one farm. And if I didn't have a slime farm already, I think I would. But we have a really, really effective slime farm already. So like we just don't need to do that, I think. So yeah. All right, you've seen this build before. I'm gonna grab some tough. I'm gonna grab some of these. I mean, we could also build these tier 2s like this other level out of different material. We don't have to keep it all the same. I really do like this tough, though. I really do like this tough. So I don't know. Let's see how much tough we have. Yeah, we don't have to go in to get some. It's gonna be hard not to build it out of this, I think. So tough, polished cut. We're gonna need the bricks. These things. We're gonna need that. We could also just try to copy paste this now, huh? That's not a bad idea. Because if I copy pasted this one, right? If I copy pasted this one, as long as you don't have the materials in your inventory of this stuff, it won't place them. So let's actually do that. Let's do that. We can put these two away. We don't need that. We can put this away. We can put the vector plates away for now. We don't need those either. And we're going to need the cobble. Yeah, I do want to show this off, though. This is important stuff, I think. Place is going to make my mob farm turn out to be a slime chunk, so I moved to the mob farm. I just stand by the mobs for slimes to spawn. Win-win for me. There you go, Delara. Yeah. And we have, what, 20,000 or so slime down there, you know? Which we're going to have to just teleport up here at some point. We are going to be using polished, tough bricks. Okay, good. And then we need... I think it's just this for the diorite stairs. I think we're good on diorite after that. I was going to use diorite more in these, but I think I like them having them just for the stairs. And if anything, I would replace the fences with them. So, thank you for the follows today, by the way. Appreciate you following the stream. That is pretty gosh darn cool. We don't need that. Missing... What am I missing? I think we're good. Oh, no, I'm missing more walls here. So let's grab this and do this. Okay, good. And then we're going to grab this and this. Sleep the night away so we don't get phantoms. And we're going to go copy this one up. So the way this works is... you shift right click to start it. I think we can add in those after. So first position set, and then you shift right click to set the first position, and then you right click to get the area. So now we have the area copied, which is really nice. We have the area copied, and then you go into your menu here and you set it to paste. So now we can paste this from the corner. So if we go up here and just build like we were building this. We're going to have to put in the stairs manually. I think that's just easier to put in the stairs manually. Using this stuff. But polished. Can I just make polished that way? No. All right, so we got to make these a few polished. Just to mess with. Okay. And then this is the corner I want to go in to, because this corner is where our storage drawer system is, and I want to send this right to the storage drawer system if I can. Okay. Should have cut down the trees. We went up 5 stairs on everything, I think. So we're going to do this. So that's 3, 4, 5. You really need to not knock me off. Right, we did go up 5 stairs on these. Let me go check. Was it 3 or 5? I'll alternate between them. Yeah, it was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But 5 is even with this. So then we go out with this. I may have my rockets in my inventory here. So I can fly away if we fall for whatever reason. Okay, so this was even with this. And then I think as long as we do this... Nice. And then we just go here. So you can rotate this as well. So you open up your menu. Should be able to rotate. I don't know why that's not rotating. Well, that's a little annoying. Why are we not rotating? Do I have to do it on the copy side? No? Huh. Don't know. That is a little odd. That is a little odd. Alright, it's not a big deal. Just do this. Maybe when next time I pause, I'll try to figure that out with chat. Or let me know in the comments if you know what it is. I could have swore you could rotate that around. But, nope, went a little bit too far. Okay. So now, there we go. Look at that. Wait, what? Hello? Well, now I'm just confused because we definitely have these slabs here. This is not going as well as I thought it was going to. Oh, because I didn't do right. I only did the one level. I didn't do the other level. Okay. Right. Okay. That's why. That's why. All right. I got it. I need to do... So if you shift right click in the air, you can reset this. And then put this on copy. I need to do it from this. And I got to reset that. Let's just clear that and restart. Yeah. I didn't do it low enough. So I got to do that. Oh, darn. That, I got it. The second one, you don't shift click on. There we go. I wasn't including the floor in that. I was only getting the edges. Okay, this should work. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't select the floor slab. Okay, put that on paste. The curvy arrow, yes, this is rotate, but it's not rotating the box, you see? It's doing something, but I don't know what. It's still going from that corner, so I don't really know. I need to take care of all the mobs here. Annoying. Also, that's off by one? Did I make that platform too small? Might have made that platform too small. It might be just rotating the items within the box, yeah. Okay. I think I need to go down one more to do this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's what I was expecting. That's beautiful. I think I was clicking on the wrong spot, though, maybe? Everything feels off by one here. Oh, maybe the original was off by one because of where I put it. All right. It may have been faster just to build this. It may have been faster just to build this because this is a bit of a headache here. I don't know why that didn't do... Why is this... Did I copy paste a platform that wasn't big enough? That's what it feels like. Or did I make this one too big? I don't know, actually. Maybe the original one is too small? Yeah, like something's wrong with it for sure. For sure. But that gives a good showcase of how it works, right? Like that's the point here. We just wanted to show you the copy paste machine can be very, very good, right? That's all I wanted to really show here. So So I'm gonna pause up. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna go figure out why we're copy pasting wrong. Gonna figure out why we're copy pasting wrong, and yeah, we'll be right back because this seems like it's too small. Either this one's too big, or that one's too small, or something like that. So I'm gonna pause you up, YouTube, and do our first little troubleshooting of the day, and we'll come back and report. All right, it was this platform. It was off by 1. These are 7. This was 8, which made for 22 long. So this was off by 1. So I'm going to fix this platform, re-copy paste it, and then we're going to paste it back in over on the other side. So that's just a bit of like cleanup work that we did wrong. Somebody may have pointed this out. I almost feel like I vaguely remember somebody pointing this out the day that I made this. So if you did that in the comments and I forgot about that, my bad. It officially came back to bite us a little bit, but we're going to get it cleaned up now. It'll be fine. So I will see you in a second. All right, we're back to 23 by 23 here. Let me actually just put these in here real quick, because this is a platform I do actually want to copy paste here. Okay, so we're going to start here. Copy is off, I think. Yeah. That's why we're resetting it. We'll have to add that part in manually, but I can always set that to the first position. It's shift click first, then right click, Deadpine. There we go. Shift click first, then right click. We should be good to go there. Let's look at the dimensions here. Yep. Okay, good. Now we should be able to do this. Added the staircase on this side as well. You're saying I can click this in the air? I don't think I can click that in the air. Or are you saying I can make the offset by 1, so when I click it there, it's good. I'd rather just put the scaffolding block there. All right, then we set this to paste. Yep, that's why we have it. God, that still scares me. Look at that. Oh, that's brilliant. And I think I just ran out of material on this one. Yeah. So this is only missing because I ran out of slabs. So what we can do now is clean that part off. Getting too old for that. I really hate the void. This series has done anything to teach you about Deadpine is how much I just loathe and fear the void. Okay. But the cool part about this is that even if you're missing some stuff, what you can do... Actually, I can do it from here. Nope. That is why there's an undo button. Undo, please. I need to be placing that on top of that. There we go. So even if you're missing stuff, you can grab the extras and it'll still put them in the correct positions there, which is just really nice. Clean that up a little bit too. And it even places torches. Which is, again, another brilliant thing. So there we go, another platform. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend the time, and we're not gonna be using all of these just yet, and that's okay. But I'm gonna put all of the connecting platforms here. We're gonna get them all kind of done up, and we'll have extra platforms ready to go for whatever we need. And then I'll unpause when we got all that going on, because I might need to process some materials. We're gonna add the staircases in, all that good stuff. So, but yeah, that's a good showcase how the copy paste machine works. So if I wanted, so another good example, if I wanted to move the squid farm, I could copy paste the whole thing, break it down, put it in my inventory, and move it to another river biome. I could just do the whole thing, which would be really nice, honestly. And it even places the water, I think, as well. So really, really powerful gadget for sure. And I believe there's a way, I don't know how to do it, but I believe there's a way you can go into creative, create a copy paste, and save that in your normal playthrough. I believe that is possible. So that would save you time if you like to build in creative and then transfer it over to survival, and then just gives you the material list, basically. That is also a way to do it. I don't know how to do that, though, so sorry about that. I'm sure you could Google that or whatnot. So anyway, good stuff. I will see you when we have 4 more platforms. Wanted to show another application of this, just to how we're getting this done faster, better. But yeah, we could do the stairs and then put the platforms in later. So we're gonna put all the stairs in now, and go from there. I just wanted to show that off because these ones we did need to rotate. The rotate works, but because the other ones were a square, it didn't really matter which way it was rotated. So it always goes from the same corner. But yeah, I just want to show that off real quick. Let me do this. I do love the fact that you can just go back and do it later. Beautiful. So now we're going to need to rotate this 180. So 1, 2, and we go this way. Real quick. Again, may or may not use this area, but we'll see. Oh, I gotta rotate this the other way then? I just thought when you rotated it... Yeah. So we would need to go out by 1 and then click on it? That's just weird to me. I thought you could, like, rotate it from a corner. Okay. That should work, though? No, this corner. Bit of a learning process for me as well, which is, you know, hopefully y'all appreciate. Okay, then we rotate that again, so we do oops. There we go. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting a block to click on in the right spot, you know. And what we could do is we could copy paste this one as well if we want it like oriented appropriately, which would be good. So, but I just want to show that off. I'm going to get all the staircases done. We got 1, 2, 3 more staircases to do, and then the platforms. And then we'll have a tier 3 of our base. Tier 3 of our base. Look at that. Boom. 4 extra platforms. You got to kind of get the idea of the stadium pattern now. Now, I've done this in the past. This is usually enough space for me in most Skyblock worlds. But in the past, I have gone out to the full extra layer here, and that's a lot, I tell you what. Because you go up 1 more there, and then up in the corners here, up 1 more there, up in the corners here. And it looks really cool. So, yeah, definitely a neat little build. Definitely a neat little build. Okay, sorry, lost some train of thought there. So, yeah, what was this platform? For this platform, we're going to start putting this down here. Build our catch tray, as well as build the actual mob farm down there. So, actually, I'm actually just going to start doing this now. I was going to go gather everything, but let's do this. I have amethyst, right? Amethyst. So we can make dark glass. Is it dark glass? I can't remember what it's called. Tinted glass, maybe? Streamer doesn't know how to play vanilla. All right, let's do a bit of this. Not too much, because you do need amethyst for the thing. I'm gonna do 32 total. You do need amethyst for the actual crystals, but I would like to be able to see into this. Another cool thing is this is a lot of cobblestone brick slabs here. What we can do in the future, if we want to, is use the exchanging gadget to change out the slabs, if we wanted to. Thanks, Bull Tank. Just a little building, Joven. Not too much progress-wise, but just a little building. Which, you know, can be considered the same thing, I guess. Yeah. We could do that. What else do these do? Bars or fences, that's it. I'd rather just have the blocks. All right, let's do this. So if I do build a tower in the middle here, what I might do is have a floor even with this, and then we'll do like a diagonal platform on the corners into the tower. Might end up doing that. We'll see how much room we end up needing. But, yeah. All right, I want to put this in this corner. Okay. And that'll be a barrel. Also like the idea of maybe bordering that with something else. And then we'll slab off the top there. You know, because that looks cool. Huh. Get moonstone? That's kind of cool. What can you do with this? These stones change their state and light level based on time of day. Works in all dimensions. Huh. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. All right, let's get a barrel. Let's get some hoppers. And this does work well for the Elytra as well, like this kind of stadium-style build, which is nice. Let's get some hoppers. We've got those. I got the vector plates. We need spikes, maybe. And I do need to craft that one damage, player damage. Not player damage, just damage trap, which we have saved here. So we need 2 black chromatic steel. Okay. And then we need a pog, no problem. And then we need a little bit more of this. So we need a little bit more chromatic iron. Am I keeping that the same way? I am. Okay. Yes. Wasn't sure. We're going to hit up another chromatic cave, it looks like. Which is fine. I love the fact that they're using this as a recipe. I know I said that already. But I love the fact that they're using that as a recipe. Okay, just the damage. And then we need a barrel. Because it blocks the light. Okay. Oh, interesting. Is that another one that's affected by daytime? These stones change their state and light level based on time of day. Works in all dimensions. Oh, they really do, huh? Well, that's pretty neat. I had no idea. What was that jump? The heck? That was weird. I guess it was the Elytra messing it up, but like that was weird. All right, do this, that. Okay, so they get warped in here. They go this way, that way, that way. No. Can I hit that? Oh, we're so close. There we go. This way. Okay, and then I think I do that, and then I think what we do is they'll all be too high. I think we do this. Because we could also just... I'm worried about the... that should take care of the spiders. I am worried about the spiders here. Let's just do this. And we're going to put spikes in every position of this. I think. Is the goal. I think that'll work. Just make sure this is just a complete death trap. Yeah, just make sure that's a complete death trap. I guess it doesn't even need to be completely dark in there, huh? Not that I'm thinking about it. Because they're getting warped from an area that's dark. Which is interesting. All right, I'm going to do this, though. And that'll be our little build. Okay, I am gonna pause YouTube because I'm not exactly sure the dimensions I want to build just yet. It does look cool though. It looks menacing with the darkness, so we're gonna leave it, but we really could replace it with any other tinted glass there. So I'm gonna go get prepped up, get all the materials set aside for a big old mob farm, and then we'll just. It shouldn't take too much. We would want to put it in the northeast corner, which is where I think the other one was. So I might build it over here. Down below over here, and we'll tear down this one as well, like the other mob farm that's down here as well. What we can also start doing is, because we have this warp plate set up, we can also, and just an elytra, what we can also start doing is tearing down the big water elevators, which really wouldn't be bad. I also might tear down this as well, so I think I'm gonna tear down this, use the pickerang and whatnot, and I think our farm. Yeah, if we put it over here, this might be outside of the range of the 128 sphere. And I don't hate that. Yeah. So, I am going to tear these down. How are we doing over here? Are we, like, really filled up? Nah, we're good. I am definitely going to tear this down for sure. And then, yeah, I'll see you in a minute when we have all of our materials kind of based out, what you know, how big we want to make this thing, et cetera, et cetera. So, I will see you in a bit. All right, just want to show a little trick off, and I think somebody said this in the comments on YouTube, so one, thank you for that, because you reminded me of it. But if you place a warp plate down and quickly remove this stuff, you get to keep the warp dust and this. So that's what we did for these other warp plates. And then I took the extra resources we gathered and just attuned them to the warp plate in there. So these, we'll take these attuned shards, plop them into here. These will all warp to there. So we're going to make a farm that's kind of centered around pushing all the mobs to these. I might even do it with the four corners, or like have them centered. Oh, that could be very interesting. Because I think they'll work. So maybe I'll do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 9x9s with these at the center. I think that's what I'm going to do. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Yeah. I'm going to do 4 9x9s with these at the center. And that should work. I could also just do one, like, 20x20 with the 4 at the center. The 4 at the center might be better just because you get a path of 2. So, like, with the 9x9, I'm worried about the spiders being too wide, like, getting caught in the wrong thing. Oh, God, don't put me anywhere. Huh. I think I might do the 2x2 in the center then. I think I might do the 2x2 in the center. Size unknown yet. But I'm gonna go scout out an area and get that up and running. Just gonna show off the pickerang real quick and how easy it is to tear down something with it. And this is with like not even like the max level vein miner. But like I don't have to go up there. I don't have to hold shift while doing anything. We just tear it down from here. So just wanted to show that off. And that's how I'm tearing this thing down. So very convenient. Would definitely recommend. All right, here we go. So decided to build it in this little chunk that we had mapped out before. I forget what we mapped out this chunk for previously. It's been so long. I don't remember. But, okay, we can do... It's that. And that one. And then these two. And this should be centered. We definitely do this. Okay, we're using the stone just to so we can get stonelings as well. Because we get this part of our main farm. I guess we maybe shouldn't do that because it'll take up some spawns, but it actually shouldn't take up spawns. So we'll do this, and then probably doesn't matter which way these go. Building gadget, copy that. Let's put this to build to me. Okay. Nice. Do that. Gotta get the orientation correct because they don't... they place the way you have it copy-pasted. There might be a better way to, like, algorithmically do that. I actually don't know. Feels like that might be the case. I considered making an exchanging gadget for this, but I decided against it. Wasn't feeling it. Wasn't feeling it. Okay. We might not be using that. I actually don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna make the edge out of this. Yeah, we're gonna make the edge out of this. This will go up 2. Sorry, that is 2. This is inlaid in the ground by 1. I gotta remember that. And then that'll be the roof. Yeah, so, alright, we'll do that. Alright, here it is. Look at that. Beautiful. So, I think we're gonna spend some resource and put some dark glass here. I think that's what we're gonna do. Music took a little while to... I need to be safe while I put these in. These go basically into a death trap. So yeah, anything that goes here will warp upstairs. Okay. But then I'm also going to do... we're going to put the amethyst for the windows there. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do amethyst... Maybe on just this front side. I kind of like that. I think we're going to do amethyst just on the front side. Just so when we're down here, we can see what's happening with the mobs. I think that'll be excellent. Rocking a flannel? Oh, you better believe it. Reason I wasn't rocking them for a while is because they weren't fitting for a while, but I have some new ones now that actually fit, so. Okay. I think that works, but... I do love how fast the building gadget makes everything. It's so convenient. Could you imagine placing blocks manually? Gross. Okay. Let's go make some amethyst real quick. That should start working immediately as soon as we... Yeah, look at that. Wow, that's actually really good. All right, let's turn off this F3G, by the way, to turn on, off and on chunk borders. Nice. That is satisfying. Okay. We're actually far enough away not to have that spawn stuff? That's weird. Okay. So about here is where they start spawning in. Okay. Deal. Oh, wrong one. Okay. We're looking at budding amethysts. We might actually spend some time hopping into a raw vault, because you can get them in the raw gilded chests. They're just rare. So I might like bring in like a full looting set and then hop into some raw vaults and look for them that way. But for now, we're going to make tinted glass. And I think I'm just going to shift click it because we can afford that. Oh, interesting. Are they not getting warped? Oh, they're just taking a while to get warped. So it's the speed of the warp plate that's actually affecting us. Interesting. Didn't see that one coming, if I'm being honest. I should have seen that one coming, but I didn't see that one coming. The trowel is really cool, Delara. Yeah, I agree. Hey, happy Saturday, Certain. Okay, so we have to change tact here. And by that, we might just have to drop all of these into a spiked pit. Loot gets worked, but it's just like, it's being really slow. Because you can hear every time it goes, and that's just not fast enough. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drop them in a pit with a bunch of hoppers. Go old school. It's a bit boring, and it takes a little bit more effort, but I think it's gonna be worth over this nonsense. Main problem being the spiders, but we should be okay. Like, nothing new is spawning there, and there's still mobs there. Like, this is how slow it's being. I guess you could also do, like, full warp plates in the middle, right? You could do it that way. Like, these are all sending in here, right? Instead of having these go to the center, just have these all be warp plates in the middle. I think that's why you should have the warp plates down in the pit for the mobs to fall into. Does that affect it? So is that the issue at hand, Shadow Killer, or are you 100% on that? Like, that they're not warping because they're moving, or they're not warping because it's getting overloaded? Okay. I'm going to pause you. I'm going to grab some lights so we can turn this off and on. Also, it looks like Vault Stone still doesn't spawn mobs. We're going to get that set up to a toggle switch, and then I'm going to make a little pit first because that's the easiest one to do. And then we'll go from there. So, I'll see you in a second. All right, here we go. So, lamps. First, let's get rid of these. We got our chaining sword down here. Come on. There we go. There we go. Still a few mobs in there. Oh, maybe not. Oh, just bats. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Put all this away. So these are inverted lamps. These are inverted lamps, so they just need a redstone signal to turn them off, but they're on by default. This will help me not have to take down the roof. The other idea I was having was maybe just having spikes literally in the ceiling everywhere. This will just boost the signal here, and this will be our starter point. Okay, that should get it there. I don't have a lever with me, but that should be enough. 1, 2, 3. Maybe a few more on the edges here. We'll just do this. Be guaranteed. There we go. All right, so one lever here will turn off all of these lights and activate the actual spawner, which will be good. So, make a pit, I think. It's really scary that it goes into the void. We had the whole void conversation again, YouTube, where it's just like, I am truly terrified of the void for some reason. I just am. And that's okay. I think that's okay. Okay, so we're going to make a 2D pit here, just to see. Not quite. If that'll make them teleport faster, because then it's already set up and ready to go. But if this doesn't work, then I think I might try the spike trick next. Really hate that. Alright, we gotta get down here to do it. Don't like that. I don't like it. but it's necessary. Anybody else nervous sing? Because I believe that's like the definition of nervous singing. Okay. All right, so this maybe makes him teleport better, or a little bit more easily. Give us a little entrance there. Oops. All right. Okay, again, these are all tuned to upstairs. Oops. All right, let me get a lever real quick. And this should, in theory, just be able to be turned on very quickly. Getting this as a elevator block is really good. Could also set this up to go to our farms as well, cheaply. I think somebody suggested that already, of course. But okay, now we should be good to go. All right, this should turn off all of the lights. Nice. I forgot to bring some torches. These are spawning mobs. So, all right, let's just go a couple blocks away. There they go. Yeah, the spiders might be the issue there. And they're always kind of the issue, huh? Okay, I'm genuinely curious. They do seem to teleport away quickly, though. What if we made this a 4x4 pit? That would be 12 more warp plates. It does seem to work a lot better, though. What we can do is we can actually leave the pit there. I'm going to go make like a snot load of bamboo spikes. Even though I think we only need 256, but let's go do that and use this. That shouldn't affect the spawn rate of anything in there, or hostile mob-wise. Federal, which is cheaper, use vector plates in the pit pointing towards the warp plates. Then we'll run into the same issue we had before, though, Roscoe, because we had those up in the center. So I think that would give us the same issue that we had before, where the mobs are moving around too much to actually get warped. And sorry, you may have just gotten here. I don't think you did, though. But yeah, that's what we had in the middle there. Spikes. What if I just made an absurd amount of those? I just need slabs. Yeah, what if I just made an absurd amount of these? I did this. I don't know why you're not letting me build to me. Oh, it is. It's just being red. It's red for some reason. I have no idea why. Because people keep saying in my YouTube comments that this will allow mobs to spawn. And it might. It might. Should in theory kill all the bats too. I know there's going to be something to cut off at the end there. And they might be right on this. So let's give it a try. Alright. Obviously I have a lot to cut away here. Because then the items get warped in. According to people in the YouTube comments world, you know. Or when we were making the Stoneling farm, they said the Stonelings could spawn in this. And this could be just a Stoneling thing, to be fair. This could just be a Stoneling thing. And if that's the case, we'll have to... I think the real solution after that, if this doesn't work, is we'll remove all the spikes, and then we'll have this just go into one like 3x3 pit of, or like 4x4 pit of spikes, and we'll just kill the mobs in here. That's what we'll do. Where's my amethyst? Okay. Let's turn that off. Let's see what happens. Things are spawning. I can't tell what they are, though. Map. I set that to P. View settings. I think it's radar settings. Entity radar settings. There we go. Spawning creepers at least. Looks like it might be creepers and spiders only. That's fascinating. Because that little tiny slab at the top might be... I think the tiny little slab at the top... Oh, no, there's a skeleton. No zombies, though. Which is honestly fine, because we have flesh from the... We would have flesh from the drowned farm. I have tabs set to other stuff, Moth. No. That is fascinating, though. It looks like they might be still getting stuck there, though. I think they're still getting stuck there. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do... I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove the warp plates. I'm going to have everything literally get shoved into a wall of spikes. And then just a hopper chain to collect stuff. And we'll just do it that way. You know? I think that'll work fine. Put it there. Could have the items go to the warp plate still, but I don't think it's worthwhile. All right, YouTube, I'm going to clean that up and do it that way. We'll show it off after. It's a bit of a long episode, but I mean, this is important to get right, I think. This is important to get right, and we're messing with stuff. I mean, you know me by now. I like to develop my own thing as opposed to just copy-paste something, you know. Use the materials I got. Yeah, because the tortoise would be a problem, stuff like that. Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm going to get this cleaned up. We should be able to make this work no problem. And then we'll just have to get it connected into this line that goes up to our main storage. And then we got to do storage drawers on top of that. So, yeah. I will see you in a second. All right. Here we go. So, new and improved. Wall of spikes. These are all going one direction now. We do have... I don't know if you can see them here. Get rid of this. We have one set of vector plates going inwards just to try to keep the spiders off the walls. We don't know if that's going to be relevant or not. I genuinely don't know if that's going to be relevant or not. But then we got a one row here. This row is really just for any items that pop up here and then get pushed over the edge. And as well as the stonelings. Because the stonelings are not going to die by these. They're going to get pushed over the edge and then get warped. So we're going to keep the warp plate catch tray the same as it was. And again, this is a very thrown together. This is not normal. Your stereotypical vanilla flushing farm will work just fine. So, just wanted to see what we could build with the mods at hand here. Let's see if this works well. I'm also kind of curious if they'll die before they get warped. They might. Because then the items will get warped as well. Yeah, that works great for the spiders. Look at that. Heck yeah. The further away we get, of course, the more will spawn. Yeah, this looks good. The thing we got to keep an eye on down there is whether is going to be whether. Why are those guys not moving? Hello? Weird. Bats, maybe? Bats might be holding them up. But yeah, is whether we can keep up with the rates up top as well. All right, speaking of, let's go up top. Let's go up top. Oh, there's a wandering trader? Nice. Oh, the advantage of all these big platforms is the wandering trader. We do need to get a dripstone at some point, or drip leaf at some point. Negative. I might buy that. Okay, where am I going here? Let's go this way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. That is solid. Problem being, we haven't gotten any spider eyes yet, which is a little concerning. It is a little concerning. I guess we've gotten string, right? They don't need to have player kills, right? They shouldn't. They shouldn't. Let's go here. Let's do mini-map settings and look at the radar settings. There we go. Yeah, we're getting plenty spawning there, which is good. Why is there a creeper there? Why was there a creeper there? A little concerning. Frazadaz, thank you so much for 17 months. Congrats on your feeling good after the gym. Love that. I am concerned by the lack of items coming up here. Maybe the warp plate's getting overloaded. Maybe we do several warp plates. And again, all this could be solved by just like we could just put hoppers underneath there, honestly, and just transport it up that way. Like that would be the simple solution, I think. But I really kind of want to use these warp plates. So maybe we'll go add these to the farm. Let's go add to these. Let's go add these to the farm. And maybe that'll... Oh, the items aren't getting warped there. What? They should be. I thought the items got warped by the plate. Oh, do I need to sync that by 1 so they do get warped by the plate? Might need to sync this by 1. Maybe that's our problem. Like they're not directly on top. Let's do that. I actually do want my magnet on for this. Thank you. Still no spider eyes, but we're definitely getting more drops there. No! Kitty, run! Run, kitty, run! How did you get in there? Get a jar, Deadpine, get a jar. Why are you in my death trap? Oh, good job, kitty. Is there 2 there? What's that? I don't know what that is. Okay, fair enough. All right. Saved. We're fine. That's a bug. Gotcha. All right, that in theory should work now. Let's try. And let's go up top and look. We know they spawn. A bug you don't want in the middle of your base. It never leaves. Ah, is that the bug that Reese has on the Magic SMP? Gotcha. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. Now the problem is, though, hoppers won't be able to keep up. Just one problem after another, you know? Huh. Like, the hopper rate won't be able to keep up. Okay. That said, though, maybe it'll be able to keep up after we cleared it. That's giving me hope that it'll keep up after we clear it. Although while we're up here, it doesn't seem to spawn that many. Like, we're just out of range there, which is actually perfect. That means that the farm itself is out of range. Okay. They do get teleported there. Yeah. This is kind of nuts how problematic this can be, you know? Yeah, because they kind of get warped and then killed immediately. Could do hopper with hopper minecart. That's true. Man, really want this to work. I really want this to work. Again, the simple solution is what we did with the Stoneling farm, which is hoppers into a bunch of things and then send them to a network and then send them back up. You know, that's the simple solution. That we know that'll work. Man, I don't know. I gotta think about this for a second, YouTube. I'll be right back. All right. After a lot of deliberation, 2 farms seems to be the best. Yeah, I don't know why. So I didn't know this, and I should have verified before going in, before wasting a bunch of time here. You need to get player kills on spiders to get the spider eyes. Now, there's a few ways around that. We could have expanded the middle there of the warp plates in the middle there. That might have kept up with it, like doing 16 warp plates in the middle there, sending all the mobs back to a player damage slate, because we do have a player damage slate. We do have one. Went and grabbed it from the drown farm, which would get us to spider eyes, right? But then we have to deal with armor. A lot of armor, like an absurd amount of armor, and bows, which is possible. It's definitely doable, but a raptor gifting us up to spider eyes. Now, I haven't turned this on yet to figure out what we're doing yet. 30 seconds left on this hype train.
Tier 1 sub to spider eyes.
Anyway, so we're going to leave this farm as is for normal, and it's toggleable. We can just, you know, flip the leather, turn it on, flip the leather, turn it off. That's always good. That's always good. But we made a 1 high, should theoretically only spawn spiders platform. Theoretically, of course. With all warp plates, 10 warp plates here, all attuned to the same one up top. And we're going to see if this works. I have a good feeling about this one. And we can come toggle the farms, which is the nice part. And we made it hopefully within range of where I'm going to AFK, so I can also get myself... the experience, so we don't lag out the world. So that should, in theory, be all dark in there. Perfect. I'm not going to turn this on yet. I got to make the catch tray. So let's go hop up here. If we didn't have this warp plate, this farm would have been actively painful to build. It would have been actively painful to build. Okay, so that's the main one. This catch tray doesn't care about player damage or damage traps anymore. This just cares about killing the mobs and collecting the loot. So this is that one that we attuned to. So with this guy, if we theoretically just put this there, and then I think if we just do this, they'll all die to that. think. We could use just regular glass for this as well. The thing is, we do have to give it a little bit of a gotta give it a little bit of a escape route for the XP. Though. And honestly, that should be fine. Oh no, then they're not gonna get damaged by that, huh? Okay. So maybe we do it just this way. Because they are 2x2s. Maybe that'll work. Let's see if that works. And then we'll go from there. Because that'll keep them smushed on top of that, right? We could also just help this out a little bit with the vector plates, I guess, instead. Reason for that being is they might get... They can get warped into the walls here. And I want them to get pushed properly. There we go. Okay. Good. And that should work. That should honestly work. And then we'll be able to keep up with this. And we can honestly just do it this way. That'll be better. Because this doesn't need to be dark in here. We just need to make sure the spiders can't get out. And that should be good. I don't believe baby zombies can spawn in there. No. That said, if they do, we can always put a half slab here. And that would let the XP out, but not everything else. Of course, we'll put a hopper under the damage plate there. But for now, I just want to make sure this is working. So let's go turn this on. Make sure it actually spawns spiders. Because I've never built one of these rooms before. So if anything, we're going to be learning a lot today. Oh, please spawn spiders. Don't tell me you can't spawn spiders. Does it need extra room? I think it needs extra room. I think the height of this blocks it. Half slabs, maybe? Like a half slab roof. I cannot speak today. I'm gonna replace this with half slabs, and hopefully we get them to spawn. All right, it's been a long, trialsome day. This half-an-hour project I thought it was going to take took us quite some time. So, to wrap it up, this farm will be for regular mob drops, rotten flesh, bones, string, gunpowder. This will actually spawn some stonelings as well, among other things. But this will work, and we could actually just let that run naturally. This one, we had to remove the warp plate stuff because the tortoises were getting stuck on the actual warp plates, and I didn't really see a way around that. So we just put the player damage trap in there with it. So when we, air quotes, AFK this, we're going to have a bit of an issue there. I got to remember to come back down and get the experience. We shouldn't lag out the world. I don't recommend building this on a server without any way to get rid of the experience. It's just kind of stinky that the spiders need a player kill in order to drop the spider eyes. What you could absolutely do here, by the way, is just have a really long, deep, like, extend this by like 30 or 40 blocks with all the vector plates, right? You could leave this part open, and it would be enough dark spaces in the back to push all the spiders towards you, and you can manually kill them with a sword. You can absolutely do that as well. In fact, I might even do that at some point. It might make this more efficient, because like we've been bantering with Twitch chat here for a little while. We've only gotten 14 or so, but if I just sit around here, it should spawn enough. So I don't know. We'll see. I might actually do that. Maybe between episodes, I'll extend it out like really far so I can leave it open on the front with some fences, so that we can kill the spiders between the fences and just get the drops that way. Just very manual with looting 3. You probably get a lot more spider eyes. And then we could turn off the farm with the lights and then switch on this farm. So, bit of a learning experience that did not go how I thought it was going to go, and that's okay. That's okay. That's life, that's learning new mechanics, that's learning stuff. I've been playing Minecraft for 10 plus years now, and I had no idea that Spider Eyes needed a player kill. Didn't know. So that's how it goes. But I am going to wrap this episode up here. We didn't do any vaults, but that's okay. We got a lot of stuff done. We learned a lot. Hopefully you learned a little bit too. Maybe this will help ease the pain of finding Spider Eyes in your Skyblock world as well. But thank you so much for tuning in, YouTube. Make sure you drop a sub on the channel if you're new. If you like this kind of content where I kind of go in with a plan, and sometimes that plan changes. Sometimes we have to figure stuff out. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes it just works, like this farm just worked, and that's great. So, but anyway, if you like that kind of content, make sure you drop a sub. There'll be a playlist popping up around here somewhere. You can watch this entire series from the beginning, see where we came from. And yeah, next episode, we're definitely going to dive into vaults because boy, oh boy, do I need some vaults for a palate cleanser. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.